and I'm 11 years old. I'm from Hyderabad, Pakistan. So today we are having a really special guest, and her name is Kimberly. So hello, Kimberly. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm very happy to see you. My chicken is also very happy.
Oh, that's amazing. So first of all, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers so they can know about you?
Sure. Thank you, Manab. I live in Silicon Valley, San Francisco Bay Area, California. And wow, when I was young, I loved science and I wanted to be a scientist. So when I got to college, I studied physics for 7 years. And I really wanted to be a physicist, but there weren't very many women physics people at that time. So I ended up getting jobs in engineering, working in engineering, product development, program management for, oh my God, 10 years at HP and then 3 years at startups. And I started my own company. And I have been so enjoying this life in Silicon Valley with technical people all around me. And I love the live music and I love in Silicon Valley, San Francisco Bay Area, over half of the people don't speak English at home. It's very globally diverse. So now what I do is I fly all over the world, working mostly with Japanese companies, facilitating workshop learning labs with my little chicken friend to turn managers into leaders, groups into real teams who can do impossible things. And this year, I'm pivoting to fully focus on enabling corporate sustainability because I strongly believe the corporations of our world will be the major piece to make Earth sustainable because some of these companies do business in over 200 countries and there's no profit in a world that's falling apart. And the World Business Council for Sustainable Development has committed that their company members, the CEOs or the members, are going to make this a sustainable planet Earth. So I'm excited about that. Very, very excited about that.
Oh, that's amazing. So now my next question is what inspired you to start your career in consulting?
Oh, well, I hated working for other people. It's very interesting, but I really wanted people to do what I said. And I was tired of doing what stupid people said. So, yeah, I just decided I would work for myself. So if I didn't like my boss, it would just be me.
Wow, amazing. So now my next question is why did you choose mm, to study project management sub, certificate? Yeah. So my question is can you share a defining moment in your career?
Oh, well, I was doing project management without knowing that I was doing it. So I was leading teams and I was getting things done. I was leading a group of people creating a next generation called mass spectrometer. And it was really weird because it was like all these crazy things were going wrong. And I, at the end of each project, we would have a meeting and say, well, let's talk about the lessons learned. What did we learn? What went wrong that we should make sure doesn't go wrong again? And this was a list of lessons learned, but every time it was the same list. And I'm like, why are we always failing for the same totally predictable and avoidable problems? And so I decided it would be better if we fail for new and more exciting, unpredictable things. So I got interested in project management and project leadership, people leadership and team leadership. And I started learning. And I come to find out, oh my gosh, I needed human skills. I didn't study that in physics. I even studied chemistry for many years. I didn't learn any human skills. So I had to learn everything finally about leadership and teams and people and building psychological safety and trust. It was crazy.
Wow, so great journey. So now my next question is, who has been your biggest mentor or influence?
Well, my biggest, most incredibly powerful mentor, I've had many, was Dr. Edgar Schein. And he is the famous professor from one of the big business schools who invented the term organizational culture. And he kindly agreed to have lunch with me every month for several years and teach me how I can apply what I do to shaping the organizational culture. And what I found out is what he said was the most important thing a leader does is to shape the organizational culture that their people work in. I didn't understand even what that was. But now I do. Yeah, so it's really wonderful. Dr. Edgar Schein, sadly, he died a few years ago, but he was a great positive influence in my life.
Okay, so that's amazing. Now my next question is, what uh, what was your first job before founding your company?
Oh, my first job was cutting grass for my neighbors, babysitting, and cleaning houses. And then after that, I joined the US Air Force so I could get money for college, and I repaired electronics. And yeah, and then while I was in graduate school and undergraduate, I taught labs, chemistry labs, physics labs, stuff like that. I taught classes in the summer for high school kids. Yeah, a lot of little jobs before I finally got the real job of working at Hewlett Packard. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so my question is, how do you stay motivated during thought times?
I focus on what I'm grateful for. I look around and I see beautiful trees. I see some flowers. I see birds and bees. I feel my feet on the ground, and I feel the sunshine on my face, and I say I'm so grateful. And then I realize I'm living in a very special place. I'm very lucky to live here. And then I try to help other people. It's yeah, it's challenging sometimes. Really challenging. But focusing on attitude of gratitude, I think, is most important.
Okay, so thank you so much for your answer, and it was really great answer. So now my next question is, which values guide which values guide you the most in your in life and business?
Wow, that's a wonderful question. Thank you. Uh, I focus number one on hope, and I focus number two on integrity, ethics, values. And then I focus on community, caring about other people, and then and a mindset of abundance, plenty of everything, plenty to share, plenty to spare. So this is my way of really focusing hope and integrity and community and abundance, and make a positive impact on our world for the future of planet Earth. Starting with family and friends, and then community, and reaching out globally. And that's why I so love connecting with you and the Rihan School people, because it makes me feel like we're one planet, one people. Hmm. Oh, someday we'll all have wonderful internet connection. But not right now. Maybe there's a solar flare. Maybe a satellite is down. Oh dear. I hope we can have good internet for everybody all over the world someday soon.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
Yes.
So my question is, how would you describe the company culture?
A company culture, well, it's very mysterious, right? It's like the air that we breathe. You can't see it, you can barely feel it, but it's all around us, and it supports everything we do. So a company culture is all around us. It's the context in which we do business. And I like to think about it like a bunch of stories. So stories we tell, stories from the past, our history, what we're proud of, what guides us, the legacy that we're living up to of the founders and the people who came before us. And then stories from the present, stories about people who are acting in alignment with our shared values, people who are admired, people who are inspiring, and the stories about what they say, what they do, what they make possible that inspires others. And then stories from the future. What are those stories that we aspire to create together? The fabulous future we hope to be celebrating together next year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 100 years from now. Stories create the culture in real ways. And if you don't make good, positive stories that communicate the organization's culture, then people tell the bad stories. So then the culture becomes, what stories do you tell the new people who start working at your company? And those stories are often negative, like, oh, be careful of Kimberly, or she's a little crazy, or watch out for that chicken. So create positive stories from the past, present, and future that can help us all have one shared identity all over the world, no matter how many different countries you do business in. One of my clients did business in over 100 countries, and they created stories that helped create a shared sense of identity.
That's amazing. So good answer and so good journey. So now my next question is that how do you measure success for your company?
Well, one thing you do is do a great job. Do a great job for your customers. Value them, and then partner with amazing people who are aligned with your values, who are committed to the success of your customer, and learn from each other. And then what I do is I tell my clients, hey, look, I won't do anything for money that I wouldn't do for free. I want to make sure that you get optimal results, and I won't do anything for you that won't give you good ROI. So, return on investment. So, I let them know that I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for a purpose beyond profit, a mission that matters. And so, I truly partner with them to make whatever they need happen, not just to get some paycheck from them. I don't want to just get paycheck.
Okay, so that's amazing. Now, my next question with you is that what makes your consulting approach different?
Well, my consulting approach, it's kind of funny because I look at what I do and it's proven by over 30 years of research to be effective. And it's kind of weird that people don't do it because what I do is I do common sense. 30 years of research. What's the difference between a manager and a leader? What are the behaviors and language and actions, thoughts of the best leaders in the world? Help people do that. What are the behaviors and practices of the best team in the world? And then people do that. I was just surprised that these things aren't common practice, even though they're common sense. So, lead people, manage cows, create a real team, not just a group of people working together, use common sense project management methodologies to get stuff done, and use creativity and innovation techniques. But the two most important things before that, first, don't be a helpless victim. Don't just pretend that you're a helpless victim and someone else is doing it to you. And the second thing is, please stop, think, organize, and plan before you go. Ask big why. What's the purpose of what you're doing? Big who? Who are the stakeholders? Big what? What exactly is success through the eyes of the stakeholders? And what are the measures of success? And then big why not? Risk management. Big why not? Opportunity management. And then how? Generate ideas and then iterate. Don't just do one way. Prototype, experiment, make mistakes that you learn from, take necessary risks. The Japanese say, fall down 7 times, stand up 8 times, never quit, never quit. So that is what I say really works.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, would you like to give any last advice to our viewers or not?
Yes, last advice. Okay, I think the advice I wish I had got when I was young was, don't underestimate yourself. You are a being capable of amazing magical breakthroughs. Nothing's impossible. People who tell you that what you're thinking is a crazy dream or impossible, they're just trying to save you from being disappointed. But don't stop dreaming. Dream big. Think big. Start small. Experiment. Prototype. Learn from mistakes. If you have some failures, say, it's temporary, and then get up and try again. Keep going, keep growing.
Okay, so can you please give a feedback of how was this interview?
Well, I was really happy to hear your interesting questions. They were very thought provoking, and it shows that you studied and prepared for our time together. Also, I was very happy that you showed up because more than half of these podcasts from the Rehan School, they never show up. And some of them, they never even reach out and tell me why. So I'm very happy that you created this and you showed up on time and we started on time and you had great questions. and you showed great enthusiasm for my answers. It was very encouraging. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much for your feedback and thank you so much for watching and also thank you so much for coming. Okay, so Allah bless everybody today. I was really happy to having you. So we will see you
All
in our
right.
next interview guest and Allah Hafiz. So see you next time.